Hello twin flames and welcome to your DM to DF reading for Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And really mind-blowing powerful readings coming through today about blessings in the air, things happening, things moving forward. This full moon leading to great change. The masculines are increasing their light levels. They're feeling more attractive and ready. And they're more likely to move forward to you because of this energy. So I'm definitely feeling big things are happening between now and the new moon coming in November. So we're going to connect today with the Twin Flame Soulmate deck, and this is the Secrets edition. So we're going to connect with the secrets within them and what they want you to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say on this full moon? What do they want to say? Well, flying out the deck. Feel that's the most important one. I'm going to do them in this order because these fell out as well. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say? You intimidate me, I'm not going to lie. So first thing he's saying to you is I'm not going to lie anymore. I don't want to lie about my feelings. I don't want to repress them. I want to express them. And that's coming through very powerfully. I don't want to repress my emotions. I want to express my emotions. But you intimidate me. I'm not going to lie. And what that means is he feels very vulnerable around you. Your light can sometimes blind him a little bit. And he can feel a bit unworthy and like a failure because of your power and light. So you may not think you are powerful, divine feminine, but trust me when I say that you are. And you are certainly powerful in your divine masculine's eyes because they see you as a goddess, a leader, a lighthouse, and a powerful inspiration and a being of light. So he's saying, you intimidate me, I'm not going to lie. Now, that doesn't mean you have to dim your light or you have to do anything differently. It means the masculines know that they need to step up and rise up to your level of awareness, to your level of light and power. And that's what they are doing. It came through in the earlier reading. The masculine saying, my light levels are increasing right now. The angels are helping them to do that. And he said, I've actually been detaching from the karmic regardless of how things seem. So he's letting you know that he's moving on from his karmic situation or his karmic partner or his battles or his addictions or his struggles or any codependent behavior, no matter how things seem. So it may look to you on the 3D, on social media or in the world like everything's okay with them or he's still doing the thing that he's holding on to. But he's saying, I am actually detaching from these things. I have been actually moving on from these people and situations, regardless of how things seem. So this is showing you his light levels are increasing and his energy is shifting and his perspective is changing. So he's moving on into a new way of being. So that means he's away from the karmic partner, even if they still live in the same home. They're living separate lives. They're in separate energies. He may be in one place spiritually and that person is in another place. So his mind is with you. His mind is shifting. And he's saying, you know too much and it makes it hard for me to face you. So when he's saying to you, I'm not going to lie, you intimidate me. What he really means is you know too much. You understand too much. You get it. And it makes me afraid of how to face you, how to admit these things, how to be around you. So he's really saying to you, I know I have to face you. I know I want to be in a room with you face to face. I know I want to open up and come back into your life. I know I need to make that move. But it's hard to do that because you know so many things and they give me fear. So I really do feel that the masculine sees you as this muse and this wise being. And he is there thinking, why do you want me? You know all of these things and I don't really know anything. Why do you want me? And that's hard for him to face you. So really what he's saying is, it's hard for me to face myself. Because in his higher self, he knows too much. He knows what he needs to do. So this isn't really about you at all. What he's projecting there is his own self. Because remember, you are one. So really when he's looking in the mirror, he's saying, you know too much. It's hard for me to face you. I need to change things. You're opening me up. You're mirroring back to me what I need to do. And he's saying, I would be heartbroken if you get with someone else. Heartbroken. Now, this is really powerful because I really picked up on this earlier where the masculines may be having some real deep, intense dreams. They may even be having nightmares because they're afraid of you moving on. They're afraid of time running out. They know what they need to do. I'd be heartbroken if you get with someone else. So he's saying to you, of course I care about you. Of course what you do matters to me. And really what came through as well yesterday was the masculine saying, I've been lurking around your social media. I've been wondering what you're doing. If you've met someone new, I'm trying to find out what's going on because I want to be with you and I know I need to make that happen. And I'd be absolutely heartbroken and devastated if you get with someone else. So the thought of you being with someone else right now is actually terrorizing their minds. And it's causing them pain and sorrow and struggle. And that can also make them act a bit crazy too. So he's letting you know that he does not want you with anybody else. And he's saying, if it's broken, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to mend this broken heart. I know I've broke your heart. I know I've hurt you. But I want to make it right. And he's also saying he's detaching from this karmic situation and he's thought about changing his number on this karmic person. So what he's actually saying to you is, I know I want a fresh start. I want a fresh start with you and I want to completely release the past. And I've thought about what it will mean if I change my number on this karmic partner. But I definitely feel as well some of the masculines are afraid of changing their number in case you lose it or he can't contact you or anything else happens. But he's saying to you, I've thought about changing my number on the karmic partner. I've thought about having a complete fresh start and a clean break. And that's what I want. So I definitely feel when you guys are in union together, obviously unless there's children involved and they have to remain in contact with them, I feel like it's going to be a clean break. It's going to be a fresh start. So they may even change their number. They could change profiles. They could do things on social media to get that person completely out of their life. And they want you to be aware of that. They're doing things to get a clean break, a clean fresh start. And he's saying to you, can you give me a break? Can you give me a clean break? Can we start again? There's this energy of a new beginning on the horizon here. But he's saying, I'm not going to lie anymore. And I have to tell you the truth. That it is hard for me to face you. And you do intimidate me because of your wisdom, power and light. And that's something he's working on overcoming. Now, I do feel there is another card coming out. So I'm going to shuffle again. Yeah, a few more cards coming out here. The first one is, I've told those close to me that I've thought about proposing to you. So he may have actually had a conversation with someone he's close to, like a friend or even a family member, about being with you. And proposing is obviously about marriage and a commitment, but I feel that proposal is about a fresh start. He's saying, I've told those close to me that I've thought about a fresh start and start with you, new beginnings with you. So I feel what he's really saying is I have confided with someone in my life about being with you in a committed way. And also that this karmic partner wasn't worthy. This karmic relationship wasn't worth it. Losing you, causing all this pain, all this suffering, it wasn't worth it. But we're also being reminded on a spiritual level that everything is worth it because we learn and grow through all of this. So he will look back and say, I realise I had to be in that situation to grow and learn and understand things. But what he's trying to say to you here is, you're the one that's worth it. You're the one that means everything to me. And I do think about it, if I were in your life, how would it feel? How would it feel if I moved towards you? And he says, I do think about if I were in your feet, how would I feel? Okay, isn't that interesting? Because everything happens for a reason. And that's the first time I've seen it that way with the word feet there. Okay, and I'm looking at the card thinking, if I just imagine that word there, because they're showing me feet. Because feet are connected with minor fears of the future and movements, just like hands are connected with that too. So if you've been having feet issues, if you've been having issues where you've been banging up your toes, or maybe your shoes are hurting you, or you've had something wrong with your feet, but it's connected with movement. So what he's saying is, I want to move towards you. I've been thinking about if I were in your life, and how would it feel? How would it be to be in your life? What would it mean? And maybe there's been a few minor issues coming up that he's had to deal with that's caused him feet issues like toe pain, cutting the toes, nail issues, minor cuts, abrasions, cramp, pins and needles, those kind of things coming up because he's affected with that. But really what he's saying here is, I do think about if I was in your life and how would I feel. So he's feeling the emotion, he's visualizing. And it's all about feeling. Once more with feeling, how does it feel to be together? What does it feel like to be hand in hand? What does it feel like to propose to you? What does it feel like? So I feel that I've pulled that card and the feet energy because that's about movement. You just look up close. I do think about if I were in your feet and how would I feel. I think what this card is trying to say is, I think about if I was in your shoes. I think that's what this card means. If I was in your shoes, if I was in your place, how would I feel? So your masculine's really trying to understand the pain and the things he's put you through in your shoes, in your perspective. He's saying, I do think about your situation and what I've put you through and how you feel and how I would feel going through what I've put you through. So there is an apology there, but I definitely feel the word feet there when I'm channeling this is connected with the minor fears that are coming up as well. And he thinks about if he was in your life, how would that feel? But he's also apologising for the things he's done. He's saying, I've been trying to understand and experience this in your shoes. And I act happy on social media, but I'm really not. And that's what I've got coming through here with the card that says, no matter what it looks like, no matter how it seems, I'm just looking for that card there, regardless of how things seem with the karmic partner on the surface, I might act happy on social media, but I'm really not. So you're being asked to look beyond the physical and beyond social media and try and understand it in a higher way, because whatever's going on, he is releasing himself and he is raising his vibration and working on increasing his light levels to be with you the right way. And that's why he's saying, I've been really trying to go into your shoes and imagine how it feels for you and what you're going through from your perspective. And that's what I intend to work on and change. So a really powerful message with this full moon today about shifts and changes. I hope this helps, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.